Chapter 6 of the Revolver Golden Gods Awards. We're here at LA Live. Club Nokia is about to unfold into one of the most amazing award shows of all time. So sit back, relax, put your metal pulse, put your horns up. Golden Gods number 6, here we go.
In your eyes I look like revenge. Well, I'm tired of living in sin.
Here with D, Mr. Black Carpet host, of course. You know, so many years of doing this. First of all, how are you, man?
I'm doing great, man. Life's good. I'm a blessed individual, and if I wasn't, I wouldn't stop until they blessed me. Bless me, oh, for God's sakes.
And I heard you're working on a musical. It's already debuted in Chicago. You wanted to bring in New York as a New Yorker. Myself, I really hope that happens to you. What's the main difference between having a band touring the world and putting a whole musical together?
Well, I wrote it and I star in it, and so it's a whole. It's not just writing the music, which I did, but it's writing the story, the book they call it as well, and then being in the show. As far as being in a Broadway show, which I did with Rock of Ages, the difference is that's the audience in rock and roll. This is Broadway. You don't look at the audience. You don't acknowledge the audience. And for me, that was the weirdest thing, because I'm all about, hey, wake the hell up. I'm all about, like, addressing and connecting with the audience, and here it's supposed to, like, you're not supposed to acknowledge them. So that was a tough thing.
And D, obviously, we're here at the Golden Gods, the 6th chapter of this amazing event that you've been pretty much involved in the beginning. How important is this for heavy music and, culture in general?
Well, heavy metal is the most under-credited form of music in history. It's influenced so many people, it's affected so many people, it's sold so many records, so much music, and yet it's been sort of ignored for many years. But it's finally coming into its own. I mean, we know it's coming to its own, but as far as things like this, events dedicated to metal, So this is a huge thing to have this moment in the sun, so to speak. The sun went down, where we recognize this music form and how important it is and its value.
And I know you guys are doing a show in New Jersey very soon. Any other shows lined up for Twisted Sister and the rest of the year?
Well, the Jersey show is a warm-up for all of our festival shows, because we don't play very often, so we're doing a club show. But the only show we're doing in the States as Twisted is Rocklahoma. We're doing some other shows, about a dozen all around the world, and I've got a few solo shows this summer as well.
And any chances of getting a residency somewhere in Vegas or anything like that? Are you working on that? Because I know you want to bring the audience to you.
Yeah, that would be a great thing to do. I don't know, Twisted Sister to me is a hobby. It's not something that I want to do as a full-time job. And I've got so many other things, like from radio and television and movies and reality TV and things like that, that I can't devote that block of time to Twisted Sister like I did. It was a great time. I'm proud of it. And I love seeing the guys. But more than a dozen shows is just too much for me.
Who's the ultimate golden god? And unfortunately, it can't be yourself.
Yeah, I know. I've never been awarded the illustrious award for anything. But maybe one day, there's a few things they could give me that award for. But maybe one day they'll figure it out.
And other than you, who would be a great golden god that hasn't been?
Well, the golden god. It was funny because someone said to me, he's mentioned Axl Rose, well deserving, saying he's like, the biggest rock star in the world or something. I said, the golden god's named after Robert Plant. He's the golden god. So, and he's alive, and he hasn't shown up. So I think to get Robert Plant to walk in, that would be the ultimate golden god. He likes to be called the golden god, by the way.
Do you think Axl's going to show up on time tonight?
I have no idea. I won't be waiting, but certainly he's deserving, and hopefully he'll allow people to honor him and appreciate him and show their love for him, because he is appreciated, he is loved, and he deserves to be honored.
I want to thank you for all the years of dedication for this music, man.
Pleasure, man. Pleasure.